Hi there, my name is Cupicate and welcome back to Zooquest. So we are here in front of the building we have been playing with for the last several episodes. But our work is not over, and I've been doing some research on some things I want to add to this place to really just finish it off. I don't want to spend too much more time on this place because I want to move on to the stable and the trail and other exhibits like the meerkat exhibit, the frilled lizard exhibit, not just the camel stable, but the camel outdoor area. And I think we might even put kangaroos out here and make them a really cool, like, red sand outback looking exhibit and just combine the desert and outback together. But we have a lot to do, so let's get started. Okay, so firstly and foremostly, I was looking up cyan stuff that we could add because we have that beautiful cyan detailing in the orange glazed terracotta. So I looked it up and the cyan concrete looks really good. It looks exactly like what we're kind of hoping for as far as adding some cyan details goes, because the cyan terracotta kind of looks gray and the cyan stained glass looks really good. I love the orange glass. I think the orange glass is probably going to stay, but I'd love to add some cyan railings, like maybe right here for the stairs, and to truly separate where these are. Might be super pretty. If the cyan railings don't work out, like if they don't look good here with the marble, we'll just do marble railings and we'll have cyan details in other places around here. Honestly, I was thinking about doing a fun little design in these little alcoves with the cyan and the orange, or the orange sandstone? Yeah, or no, it's just red sandstone. Hello, Fang! How are you? I still need to build you a minecart out of the Chisels and Bits mod. I can't believe our exhibits look so good. We need to get a cobra in here and move our bunnies, which I was gonna build a bunny hutch for Easter and I completely forgot. I absolutely forgot. Like, I had a plan and everything. I'm like, yes, Easter, the day after Easter, we will definitely have bunny hutch.
Oh, hello there.
Huh. Apparently there's not enough lighting. Where's my sword? Why do I not have a sword? Oh, because it's in here. Okay. Please don't blow up my snakes. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, creepers are always a problem. Okay, so there's not enough light is what I'm gathering. We'll have to add light later. And we do need to finish the roof, so we need more of this Brazilian pine wood planks. So I'm going to go ahead and get my inventory filled with a bunch of stuff we can use. I'm going to go on an adventure to try and get some cyan dye, or at least the materials to make cyan dye. And then we're going to try and finish this today. So I feel like a dummy because I realized this whole time, instead of dropping sand into this, I could have just been doing this and then putting sand on top. Yep, that's what I could have been doing. So I got some supplies. Firstly, with this build, we are going to start by trying to make this other side that we started look like that side, because I like the way that side looks with all the pillars going back. This was the first side we started on, which we didn't do much with because we were so focused on the exhibits. So we're going to try and make everything over here look like what is over there. So enjoy the little speed up. So I had a really fun thought as I was kind of like going around and making things look similar on both sides. I opened up these two towers and it fits perfectly with these exhibits. So I thought, what if we added like a door, right? Which blends in so well, by the way. And then what if we made this like a really tiny exhibit? If we found like, I haven't found a lot of insect mods because a lot of modders have moved on to more recent versions of Minecraft. So there's not a lot of people modding 1.12.2 anymore. And because we've done so much on 1.12.2, I don't want to move it to a new version because everything will break. So we're gonna stay in this version, but I'll see if I can't find some more insect mods. We could have like a scorpion exhibit right here and maybe a tarantula exhibit over there. So I'm gonna set this up like it's gonna be an exhibit. Worst case scenario, we'll set it up with some of the common plant types of a desert like cactuses and such, and we could put up signs saying, hey, this is what this cactus is called. And I think that would be neat as far as also learning about plants, because plants play an important role in the ecosystem just like animals do. Nice, and that is what it's gonna look like for now. It's got the exhibit glass all in. Everything is really ready to go for whatever we want to put in there. I'm gonna go plop down for a nap and do the other side. And there we go. So now it is perfectly even on both sides. I think that regardless of whether we get insects or plants in there, it's going to be a really pretty little mini exhibit on the sides of our other exhibits. This is looking so good. Like, I'm actually freaking out because I have tried to build a zoo just on my own for fun because of watching zoo crafting series. I've always loved that, and I wanted to do it on my own, and I would always start over. Like, I'd get bored with it, or I wouldn't like the way something looked, and so I would literally quit and start over. But because this is a series, I really don't have that choice. I can't just do that because y'all would not enjoy that. Putting all this hard work into something only to quit because I didn't like the way something looked, that's not gonna happen. So I feel like I'm actually getting stuff done, and that like true feeling of accomplishment is so cool. It really is. Okay, I'm going to continue with replicating the other side. Thanks for listening to my tangent, by the way. I love to go on those. Much better. And one of our little babies has come to say hi. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, we're all good. There is glass. It's so hard to see this glass, you guys. I actually have to hit it to make sure that I'm in the right spot. Oh, this is going so well. I really hope we get both sides done today. So I just broke this middle piece right here, which is where we have our kind of like work area, or where we're gonna put like our bunkhouse. And I was thinking this would be a great spot to possibly do some more of the glazed orange terracotta and some cyan concrete powder, which I still want to make today. But we could do, what? Door? We could do a really cool little design there that's intriguing to the eye, because we still want these designs to look pretty. It's not just about the exhibits looking pretty, the whole building needs to look pretty. So even though on the other side we did a really pretty even design with some of our chiseled blocks in the sandstone, I actually really like the way that this looks. I don't know that I want to particularly change this exhibit to match the other one on the other side, because this is supposed to look kind of like a pyramid or like an entrance into a tomb, and it really does. I think the only thing I would enjoy changing out is maybe adding some different hieroglyphics up here as opposed to just the creeper block. So we'll probably do that, but other than that, I like the stair sandstone look. I like this creeper design on top. We'll just add some hieroglyphics and call this exhibit a day. Perfect. I think those look super nice up there. And then again, we're gonna add the sarcophagus with the chisels and bits mod one day, probably as a speed up, because it takes a really long time to design these things. But this looks really good. I love this so much. I'd love to see if maybe we can leave this open. Yeah, because we still want to put that heat lamp there. We need a spot to put the heat lamp, and it has to be on an underneath. Okay. All right. This one's perfect. Ah. I'm having troubles with doors today. I don't understand. I'm just like, I can't do doors. All right, we have made it even on both sides. I did have to adjust a little bit of the coconut planks because I forgot I had chiseled them to be smooth. And then I made some that weren't chiseled to be smooth. So since the majority were not smooth, I ended up changing out the smooth ones, which we'll use later on in a different build. But we got this all even. We've got windows on both sides. I couldn't really decide what to do here for a really long time, and I was like, you know what? This would be the perfect place to put a plant kind of area because plants are really important. So I ended up changing these out into those on the back side so it would cover up the dirt, but we're gonna put plants right there. I got all of this put down. We've got the coconut planks ready for the fencing once we've made enough, which will take a little bit because that fencing is kind of expensive. But this is pretty much ready to go. I also made sure everything looked good on the outside. The only thing that we haven't really done is this part yet. And we actually might end up removing these because we talked about doing a kind of terracotta design here. Now on the other side, we have the opening. So for that, we will end up doing something a little bit different. But this looks amazing. I cannot believe that we took this super bland, like desert temple thing from the Fossil and Archaeology mod, and we made this. You can literally see into the exhibits from here, and eventually, cactus. Interrupting cactus! Okay. Huh. But eventually, we will have something in there as well for people to look at. So now, it's just about surrounding this entire thing with the trodden slabs. So this stuff right here. So we're gonna have to do a bunch of digging and then placing, which could take a while, but I'm determined. Because once we get it all the way around, then we can take this out here, and I had a really, really cool idea for like a centerpiece, because we talked about doing a fountain, and I had this picture pop up on my like opening screen when I unlocked my computer of this beautiful, it wasn't a fountain so much as it was just water that went down the middle, and on each side it had plants and then a pathway, and I was like, that is gorgeous. We're gonna do that here because we could do palm trees. The palm trees would look so pretty along with some other plants around the palm trees, and then the water going through. Oh, I can't wait to do it. If we get to that today, I will be so happy. Okay, time for some road. My inventory is ready. It's ready to be filled with sand, as you can see. So get ready for a speed up. Let's go. So we ran out of white sandstone, like almost at the end. It was really a travesty because we got all the way around that side, all the way to the back, which you can see where I stopped right there. All that's left is this. Oh, but the frustrating thing is we need a lot more of this if this is going to be our trail. And so I'm starting to rethink, like, should this be our trail? Should this just be around this area? Because we're going to run out of white sand pretty soon. And I don't know if I can trigger the nature compass to find a different white sand biome. I can try it, but once there's no white sand in that biome, we're out. So we may have to rethink our strategy on the trail. We are back in the white sands biome. And we're going to try our absolute best to get as much sand as we possibly can. Oh, I may have to go back and get a sleeping bag. Did I forget my sleeping bag again? Yes. Yes, I did. I did indeed, folks. Oh my gosh, we did it! Oh, yes! Oh my gosh. This is awesome, guys. I'm so proud of this build. I'm sorry it's taken us this long to get here, which is why live streaming this will start at some point. I can't promise anything just yet, but this has been a huge, huge accomplishment. We've got the road going all the way around. All we need really is the fencing to go all the way around at this point. The inside itself just needs like some stairs around this, which I think we're just gonna use these. And some fencing here just to keep everything safe. A couple of decorative plants. We obviously need to finish the roof. That's gonna be a big thing. Honestly, we might just put stairs back. I think would be our best option. In fact, we might just do that right now. I don't want to overcomplicate the roof because it's not really that important. You're not going to be looking up so much as you're going to be looking like here. So this eye level is what's so important down here. Oh, we do need to do this. I completely forgot about that. So this is what's so important with eye level, is this. Ow. Cactus! I cannot wait to landscape. We are going to actually do some landscaping pieces. It isn't just going to be all wild. We're going to have to put up some barriers and such to keep zoo members in the right area of the zoo. Things like that. Let me grab the sandstone stairs like I said. Where did I put them? Right here. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, that looks really, really solid like that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Very clean line. I like the way that they actually just originally did this roof. It looks really nice. It isn't like sudden drops. It has the slab drops, which I think looks a lot prettier. The only thing is that I do believe I still want to do some of this detailing over here as well. But that can be for another episode. Like we're gonna have a lot to do in this area. That might even be stuff I do behind the scenes if I ever get time. It's all about the time, guys. It's all about the time. Wow, it is super dark in here now, but at least it looks really, really good. Oh, that is so nice to see. I can't wait to get this all figured out with some stairs or some slabs, get some lighting in here. Maybe do some small informational exhibits as opposed to animal exhibits in here. And then I kind of have a really cool surprise that I want to do for the center. I just need to figure out kind of how I want to do it. If I just want it to be 1 or 3. Ooh, I just realized what I want to do. I literally just realized right now what I want to do. And it's going to be incredible. Okay. So I'm going to do this before we go to kind of give you an idea of maybe what you're going to see in the next episode. I just need to figure out how far I want to go with this. I don't want to go too far. I honestly think that right there is perfect. Because I've been thinking about tearing all of that down and moving it forward. And also adding other buildings in here and making it like a area where you can eat, where you can get souvenirs, things like that. Okay, one last thing and then we will go. And here we are in front of our Desert Pearl Visitor Center. And this little line, this channel of water is your hint onto what we're going to be working on in the next episode on Friday. So, I cannot tell you how excited I am to do this because we're going to have palm trees on each side of this water as well as a few pretty plants to kind of give a grand entrance of sorts into our Desert Pearl zone. So hopefully you're excited about that, and if you liked this episode, make sure you give the like button a tickle and a poke, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, jingle the bell to get notifications of when I post Zooquest, and join our Discord so you can talk with me and the community every single day. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch because we will be live on Twitch. However, for this Minecraft series, if we do go live, we will be live on YouTube with this. So we won't be doing this on Twitch. This will be on YouTube, so no worries. All right, guys, I love you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday for the next episode of Zooquest. Bye!